Hi everyone, MJ Augustini with Remax Right Choice. Today our topic is filling out the lead-based paint disclosure for sellers whose home was built prior to 1978. This form has just recently been updated as of February 2026, and many times sellers do fill it out incorrectly. So I'm doing a short tutorial to explain how to fill it out. So it's easy to do because many times we send you these documents via DocuSign or we leave them at your home to fill out prior to listing the house. So let's get right into it. The form, like every good government form, can tend to be confusing. All you have to realize is you only have to deal with this section up on top, the seller's disclosure. Once you fill it out, then it will go to the buyer when we have a prospective buyer to fill out. And then, of course, the agents have to fill out the last section. And everyone must sign the bottom to be in compliance with federal regulations. So again, only applies to sellers whose home was built prior to 1978. So you only have two questions to answer, and you must initial your answers and then sign at the bottom. So the first question is, question A is presence of lead-based paint and or lead-based paint hazards. So if you know about hazards in your house or you have some reports or you've done some testing, you must initial A1 and then elaborate on the lines below what type of work or testing that you did. If you don't and you have no knowledge, you would initial A2. Second question is records and reports available to you. Again, if you've done some testing or you bought your house from someone who did testing and you have reports or records, you would check B or not check, initial section B1 with your initials and then elaborate in the lines below what type of reports you have because we have to make sure the buyer gets a copy of those. But if you haven't and you have no reports, you will initial B2. So each of these questions must be answered, and your answer is and initial in one of the two sections. And then you go down to the bottom and you sign as the seller and date it. If there's more than two sellers, then everyone has to be on this form. If there's 10 sellers, we have to figure out a way to fit you in with a rider. So that's filling out the disclosure statement. Again, sometimes we leave it for you at your home to fill out separately. Make sure you put the address up on top if it's not already filled out. When we send it to you through DocuSign, that address is filled out and your names are in here, but you must sign the statement. So that is the update on the February 2026 federal disclosure for sellers. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to myself or any member of my team for assistance. Thank you very much for your attention.